Hi everyone, it's JoJo and welcome to my channel, and I want to welcome all my newbies, my new subscribers, and welcome all of the ones that have followed me for a long time. Thank you all so much for your support. Please like and share my video and leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, and if you'd like to see something special, please let me know. Today I'm going to show you these. They are two folders. They are like scrapbook albums, photo album kind of things. And in them is where that I have placed my dies. And if you notice, they fall together in here. It's hard to keep things lined up and straight, and yeah, see, they're right back. It's just kind of irritating when I have to pull this out to go through it. I don't know that there is any one certain way that would make these easier. And putting them on my shelf, they end up becoming quite the alligator mouth. So they just don't always, work setting them on my shelf. And the pages want to crinkle up and be stupid, and I shouldn't have said stupid, but y'all know what I mean. So this is how I've been storing them. They're kind of hard to get out of here too. I mean, not real bad, but it's just more trouble than it's worth to me. It is. Then you got them sliding around, and I don't know what I'm going to use the folders for, but it's not going to be these dies anymore. So what I did, let me put these aside real quick. Like I said, I have a bad space issue in here, so I just don't have the space that I wished I had. When I was at Hobby Lobby this weekend, I've been doing a lot of Hobby Lobby shopping, which is coming to an end. But I found these for $5.99. And what it is, yeah, something else to add to my stash, right? It's this clear box. Look how clear that is. Isn't that awesome? And they stack. This is the lid, and it comes off, and each one of these stack on here. They are tight, which is good unless you can't get them undone. You can stack them any way you want to. I like it that the bigger one is on the bottom. I hope these loosen up after I use them for a little bit, but I don't want them too loose. So I think the first thing I want to do is use one for all of my texture plates that I just got. I'm going to leave these in the package for now, but they won't stay in the package, I'm sure. I have dyes kind of mixed in with these, but when I take the package out, it'll give me more room. So I may do that, and I may store the packing somewhere else, or even get rid of it. Yeah, we don't do that very often, do we? Just get rid of something. But yeah, let's see, I have a couple more here. So see how much less room this will take up, and it'll be easy to grab all of these at the same time. I think this one is really too big, so I may not know where each one came from, but personally I'm okay with that. I just don't like the idea that I may not be able to tell you where I got a particular die, but at the same time, I'm glad to be getting these stored different. I'll get my words out here. I thought I had more. There they are. They're hiding. And then that leaves me with, right now, for this moment, I have 2 of these that are empty. Is that not going on there? Yeah, it is. I sometimes have trouble with my hands. But I don't believe it's my hands this time. There we go. But see, this handle too goes flush. So these, I have another one. These stack. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you all that glare, but hopefully by the time I get everything done, I can order me, I want to order me another tripod arm that'll hold my camera, so my camera will be up just a little bit more so it's not right in view. So I have a lot of dies to sort. Sorry, these are noisy. So let me throw those papers out of my way. I have that whole side. Look, there's one I forgot. Let me pop it in here real quick. I don't want to misplace it. And me, I will. I have that issue. So I'm just going to grab one of these. Take this book. I'm just going to pull these out and see. Looky there. That fits perfect. I think that even though I'm going to have to go through these to see what's what, later, not today, but later, I can go back through these and I can organize and put, because there's like 5. And if I decide, I mean, it just depends on how heavy it makes this. I may get another one, but I could go back and put these in order by what they are. I just got this one. I haven't opened it yet. Let me leave that one out. This one here's my big goof up. So I had seen somebody said use sticky, like they have a special sticky tape to put these on this for the sidekick. So I used it, and now these won't come up. I've tried everything. I've tried my little needle. I've done everything to get these off of here. So this is a project I'm going to do later. I want to see if my alcohol will remove it. So it is very sticky. That's why I keep it in the little plastic bag. I don't want my other dies sticking to it, but I will go back through that one. I'll do that one on another video to see if we can find a way of removing it. This one goes together, so it is a Starbucks like style coffee coffee cup, and it's a die and an embossing folder. And then these here were dies that went with it. So I left all of that together, and I put the paper in here with it so that way I would remember what it's for. And then this one here is a foil transfer, hot foil transfer. I've never done this. I'm not sure exactly how to do it, but I'm hoping that I can come on and I'll save it for later. Do a video on how to as soon as I learn. This one here is to make this flower. So, that's another new one. I think. That's just like a case. See, they're hard to get out of here. They get stuck. I'm not on camera, but they get stuck and it gets to be a pain in the neck. And then your pages. Can you see how that page is kind of messed up? But yeah. So that's, they take up too much room too, like I said. Sometimes you think, hey, this is going to be a great idea. And then you get home and you try it. And it's really not. I just dropped that on the floor. Now with these, I bought magnets. They have little magnet sheets at Walmart. But the magnet sheets at Walmart are not very thick. And I think that this was part of one of them. They're okay. But I like the thicker ones. I bought some thicker ones at the hardware store like Lowe's. And they're for your heat vents. So that way you can hold your vents down. But these hold a lot of different dies. And I like the idea that they're laid out here. I wish that I could have a box where they're standing on their side and then I can just kind of label what's what and put things together, but right now I can't. I don't have enough room to do that, but I'm going to go back through these sheets and like put birds with birds, flowers with flowers. But I will do that in another video. Now see, this one's too big, so I definitely have to lay this one aside and cut it to fit that. So some of these maybe not work. Look, that one there is perfect. That one there fits. So see, I'm getting a bunch in one. I've already used pretty much, yeah, these look like this was made just for this case. Put my flowers back on here. Then I have these, but I did take and put, I did put a magnetic sheet in them and put the words on them. But I like the Tim Holtz cases. I would love to have a bunch of those kind of cases, but there you go again. See this one here? I did the same thing with it. So all the dies are, they've moved on me, but they're all on the sheet. I'll have to come back in and straighten that up. Let's see if I can grab those. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. I have hand grabbers that have a magnet on the end of them, just for stuff like that. And if it's going to happen to me, it's going to happen on video. I have these. I need to do the, I'm going to lay those out. I need to put the magnet piece in some of these. So I have that one on magnet. I just like them better. It makes them easier to move around. That box is probably full enough. Can I push my luck? I will for now. And then most of these are just cases that they came in. So I have to find a new home for those. But yeah, that's I get a bunch of them just in one container piece. So that is a big, huge plus. So let's see what we can. I have to take this one out. Now to cut these down, like this one here is really just a little bit too wide. So I will get my junky scissors and see if I can't cut some of that off. And I can save that for later for a different piece. Was this one here? Yep, this one needed cut down too. So what I'm going to do is move my dies a little bit. See if I can't. See if I can't make the most of the room on here. A lot of these dies I got at Tuesday morning when they were going out of business a couple years ago. But I haven't used them like I should have. Just a lot of stuff happened. And I wasn't in the mood. But I think that I will come on here more and show you all how that I do things and make things. And like I said, these don't have to be perfect. It's not about being perfect for me. It's about working. My friend sent me these tickets, and I'm excited about using them in the frame. I like those. It was my friend Ashley that sent those to me. So, like, you get a bunch of these sheets at like Walmart. You can get them there. They're not my favorite, but they work. So, this one here, I want to see if I can keep it in the package, just because it shows me how to put together that doily. So won't these be pretty in the books, as you know, with the doily? So I'm just going to fold this in just for now. I'll come back and do these later because I really want to take it out of that package. But and I'm going to do the same thing with the hot foil. Only this time I'm going to lay it different, just so that way I can get more in here. This is for the Tim Holtz butterflies. I want to keep that package. Some of these, like this one, I mean, it's self-explanatory. I just won't know who made them, which, like I said, I'm pretty much, personally, I'm okay with that. I have these that are for the sidekick. So I'm just going to lay them. I have a bunch of those, but I'm not going to add them to all of this. I'm sorry for my glare. I really tried to get that out of there. Right now I'm just kind of pulling down some of these here. You know, they're just the packages that the old ones were in. So I'm going to set this box aside, and I'll show it to you here again in just a few. Here's another one of the Tim Holtz sleeves. I'm going to hang on to all of those. Now here's one that I need to put on a magnet sheet. Oh, this one has to have a magnet sheet. This one really does. But I may not be able to get it back in. Gee. This was like going to be like piecing together a puzzle. To find what pieces will fit in what, so I can get them on here. I wish that these had been packaged differently, because this is just, this part here is not fun. I want to make some frames on my Facebook. Jen Wren and I did a video on making cabinet cards. So I'd like to use some of these to make some different size cabinet cards. This week we're planning on, as long as Jen is feeling like it, we're planning on making the book to go with the cabinet card. Where that you put all the cabinet cards in a book. And the book she has already made is just awesome. I just love her book. So hopefully that'll all go through. I'm not sure exactly what day that she's got planned, but I'll know more about that tomorrow or this evening. See, I can't tell which goes where. I guess it doesn't matter as long as I get them all on here. So I won't be putting these back in this package because this package isn't big enough, unless I cut the magnet down, and then I think that it will become too painstaking to get out. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that all these edges are sticking up, because if I stick them down and I stack them, I don't want it to cut into the magnet and bend them or dull them. I guess they just kind of go together however you want to put them. It's like putting together a puzzle. Okay. That one. Pulling them over just a little bit. I don't want them on top of each other. But yeah, that turned out good. So let's see. These all, oops. These all have quite a few pieces. That one will be too big. Let's see. Now, I hate when these are on the tape. I'm always afraid that I'm going to bend them. So I can go ahead and put these back inside here. I love these numbers, but I don't like the sticky tape, but I know that they have to do something to hold them in place. So you can't win them all, right? Maybe if they could make this into washi tape, double-sided washi tape, because you know washi tape never sticks. You always have to add extra glue. I love the designs on washi tape, but I hate the washi tape itself because I've used it and it has fallen off. So you have to use glue anyway. So it can be a pain in the neck, but I like the designs that's on it. So it's worth using, but don't forget to glue it. But this stuff sticks to everything. And if you use this in a book, though, the pages will eventually, this will come off, and then the whatever you glued down will eventually fall out. So that is the bad part of using the double-sided tape. Okay, so I think what I'm doing here is I'm going to grab the last one. Okay, I'm not going to put it all together yet. Lay the lid aside. So I have a lot of these. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab the box and all. It was just easier to get it over here that way. But I have some of these already cut. I'm going to have to purchase some more. This one here is good to go. They have dog hair on them. My dog is on everything. I have a little peekapoo. Now these you've seen me use in another, maybe not, maybe you haven't seen me use these, but I plan on doing a video using these. Now I want to give you a little tip. When you have them this little and they're this delicate, sometimes a piece will break off. And one of my limbs did just that. I don't know if this will all fit on this one or not. Gee. It's like putting together a puzzle sometimes. But one of my limbs, while I was using it, it broke off on me. I wasn't being rough with it or, you know, doing anything I shouldn't have done. It was, I believe it was ready to go anyway. And look at me not be able to tell you which, or show you which limb it was. Can't, yeah, here it is. It was this one. Right here. It was another piece of the limb. It had the hole in it for you to poke out, and it broke. So, so just be really careful when you're using the little bitty tiny ones. I was really disappointed. But I understand it happens. Gee, look at that. I got all of them, but does it look like one? One. I'm going to put him right there. He'll work. Whenever I put them back on here the next time, I will, I'll just lay them different. But yeah, they all pretty much fit on there. So that'll go in my little container. I was afraid of losing those pieces. Oh, look, that tape wasn't very sticky. But whenever I put it back down, it's going to be a forever thing. I think I'm going to go with just laying this, even though it doesn't fit right. Some of these others may. When they're in these packages and they're like this, I don't even know. I mean, this makes me not want to use them because there's no looking at them. You can't see them. They're just thrown in the package, you know. So I know that doesn't sound right, but gee whiz. There we go. I'll keep those, but yeah, it's hard to know what you have if you can't see it, and if I can't see it, then a lot of times I don't use it. Not that I don't want to use it, but you know how it is. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but out of sight, out of mind for one, and for two, it's just overwhelming when you know that you want something and you're not sure. And then see, I need to keep this page. Definitely have to keep this one so I know how they go. Because these are those, like, build me up kind of, did you have to add pieces to make them? So it's a build, I call them a build me up dies. And like I said, putting them on here can be like trying to put together a puzzle. Sometimes I like puzzles, sometimes I'm just not in the mood. But I love it when all my dies work together and when they'll all fit on one board. I'll have to definitely go buy some more of the magnet sheets. I like the ones at Lowe's better than I like the ones at Walmart. One more, let's see. Okay. And I like being able to keep the whole set together. And that way I'm not trying to figure out what piece I'm looking for, because yes, this shows you the flowers. However, it doesn't show you, you know, like I know this is for this one and this is this one. But yeah, what goes with this one? Unless you really look, you don't realize maybe it's this one. Or maybe it's already there. So sometimes it's just easier if you keep them all together. And then you're not trying to figure out where's what, you know. I'm always trying to figure out where's what. But yeah, now I think you have the idea of how I'm going to do these. They're all fitting in this container. This will be easier just to stack. I can stack it with my embossing things. And on top of it, I may even be able to put my little sidekick. Because the lid does, you know, the handle does go flat. So, yeah. And then once it's all snapped together, it's just lift and go. And it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. So, I think that'll be great. And then I just get it out and work on what I want to. And it'll be easy to put away. So, I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everything. If there's anything that you would like to see or me to show you, just leave me a message and I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much. Remember to be kind to one another. Have a great day. Bye-bye.